Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Firstly, I would like to say something to this large group. Keep creating, keep living the future, keep vibrating all the good things you want to happen in the future. Everything that is done with joy, everything that is done with love, brings a result that is many times better. So keep this vibration. create a lot, make every word you say a dream come true, not something that has yet to come true, but something that you can be sure has already come true. It's as if you were sitting in front of a large panel and in front of you was the film of your times. And you have the ability in this panel to advance time, to see ahead, like a window that shows each point. So open those windows, observe every detail. Make every detail as beautiful as possible. But I would like to make a suggestion, create the environment, of course, but create happy people, laughing a lot, aware of everything that is happening. The timeline is being carried out, each step, each point is being completed on our part. Nothing is overdue. But if you take this step of creating, of raising the vibration of this world, in addition to accelerating the process, you also change a lot of things. Realize the following: many may say, but I am invading the free will of many, because I am creating a world where they are living. And I would tell you no, because if you are creating a wonderful environment, an environment of pure light, on the contrary, you will be helping your brothers to see themselves in this environment, to forget everything negative that they have experienced. And like a big wave, the energy increases exponentially. When you make people happy, smiling, you are also not invading their free will, you are placing them in a position of great light. So in this entire process, you only have to be careful with one thing: never create situations of conflict, never create sadness, never create tragedies, because this too reverberates. If you create a balanced environment, you change the timeline, you make the events softer, because if everyone is happy, if everyone is vibrating high, the lessons have already been learned, so there is no reason for the events to be so profound. Unfortunately, you will have to go through a lot, this cannot be avoided, because you need to believe what you have caused on your planet. Because if nothing happened, there would always be that doubt. So it can be fixed, we can continue as we are. So you need to go through extreme situations that are extremely difficult to overcome, so that you learn the consequences of everything you did. It is never unnecessary to say that nothing is punishment. We are not judging you, neither we, nor God the Father or Mother. Unfortunately, we are sitting, watching the result of everything you did to the planet, nothing more. You provoked everything that is happening and everything that will happen. You messed with the structure of the planet. In the name of what? In the name of financial gain. Do not think that everything that is done against the planet, and that is supposedly said to be for the good of all, has this property. Behind this pseudo-kindness, there is the financial interest of how much will be gained and the aspects that will emerge like offspring of that great undertaking. You did what you wanted with the planet, so there's no avoiding what's coming. However, if you continue to create joy, happiness, light, this is what you will see. Let's say that the more you vibrate light, the more you vibrate harmony, balance, everything will happen, but far from you. No, we cannot say that you will get away with it, that you will not experience any problems, unfortunately not. But if you keep this vibration high, you will go through everything with awareness and learn your lesson. As we have been saying for some time, difficult times will come. Now each one will reap proportionally what he sowed. You all planted something, perhaps with finite exceptions, you did not provoke anything against the planet. But I would say that this number is really very small, it would fit those souls who arrived recently, with an extremely open conscience, who have not forgotten anything of what they came here to do and are effectively living for the balance of the planet. The rest, all of you, without exception, did your part for what is there today. And unfortunately I have to say, they still continue to do it. So, how can we not apply the lessons to everyone? Of course, those who made the biggest decisions, those who brought about the biggest changes on the planet, will be the hardest hit. Because we can say that the great people only live what is given to them. There's a bit of guilt for accepting everything, not contesting anything. Today, you are starting to contest a lot of things. They created laws, but they are hardly applied and complied with. So what is the solution? I would say that at the moment there is not. The solution will be for you to literally feel on your skin, everything that you caused, directly or indirectly. There's no way around this. But I insist again, the more you create a balanced, beautiful planet, with everyone happy, living together harmoniously, the more your surroundings become softer, become lighter. Everyone will pass. There will be no one on the planet who will go unpunished, who will not go through anything. Everyone will pass, at different levels, at different depths. So don't be discouraged, keep creating, continue imagining that beautiful and wonderful planet, balanced, aware of what it takes and what it puts on the earth, what it takes and what it puts in the oceans, what it takes and what it puts in the air. Be aware, my brothers. This is a time for awareness, not to act like an ostrich that sticks its head in the ground. It won't do any good. Because if you stick your head in the dirt and say, "This isn't me," you will be hit hard, so your lesson will be learned in depth. Now, if you are aware and ask Gaia for forgiveness and vibrate thinking about the future as a wonderful, balanced planet, everyone living in harmony, this also reverberates and your lesson will have some discounts. But I remind you again, don't do anything with interest, because if you start, I'm going to start saying a lot of beautiful things, so that my lesson will be light, and then, I ask you a question, was it from the heart? If it was from the heart, yes, you gained points in your lesson, you will need less marks to pass the year. Now it's completely gone from the mind, just to look good, be careful because you could end up with a negative grade and your lesson becomes extremely powerful. So following this line of reasoning, I would like to make an invitation to all of you, let's vibrate together, let's create the new planet, let's create a new race that is conscious of all its role on this planet. So I invite you to bring a list of everything you want to vibrate on the planet next Wednesday, at our fortnightly meeting. And don't use the phrase "I want," use the phrase "I see, I feel, I live," which are phrases from the present, where reality is manifested. I want, I wish is a request, and this is not how it is created. One creates by believing in what is being said and seen. So it's I see, I feel, I live, I perceive, I am. These are the sentences you have to write a lot, put there everything you would like to experience in a while. I'm not going to put time in, I would say very soon. Don't put dates, because you can put a date and delay the process, so don't put dates. Just make the affirmations, as if it were today, I see, I feel, I live, and write the world you want. Now, do this individually, once again forget about each other. You are capable of creating the world you want. So write. And I don't want anything mechanical, I want it written by hand, because its energy will be there and not done by a machine. You can start with I am, that would be fantastic. So there is the task, on Wednesday, you will know what to do with this task. So you have 2 days to create all of this, to write a lot, to create a beautiful, perfect world, and you already live in it. This is what I want. There is nothing to ask, nothing to have doubts about. Each of you play your role. Do each of you with your own conscience. But I'm not capable of creating anything. It is a shame. So I would say that your conscience is extremely backward, because if at this moment you answer me that you cannot see anything good in the future, really I would just tell you to prepare for your lessons. Because if you've lost the ability to dream, the ability to see beautiful things, it's a shame, and you are vibrating, within the energy that is around you. That's all I'm going to tell you. So each of you do your part, without exchanging glue with a friend. This is proof no one talks to each other. Because if you take someone else's idea, you get 0 on that question. Everyone has to create their own world, the way they want to see the world tomorrow, in a month, in a year, no matter the time, it could be in a second. I want this written energy and everyone writing for themselves, not for the other and not copying something that the other has already written. Be honest with yourselves. I would just say that if you try to cheat on the test, if you try to put what your classmate wrote, you are not fooling us, you are fooling yourself, and your grade will be proportional to what you wrote, what you created. You will get grade, what you copied will be negative points. I guarantee you that. So let everyone write whatever comes to their mind, create their world. And for those who like to play with everything, make jokes, write nonsense, I say that this also resonates. And you will see the results of your cuteness. So be very focused, very deep in what you are going to write and write from the heart. Think, dream, of what you want to see tomorrow or the day after, no matter when, and put it on paper. And on Wednesday, you will know what to do with this paper. So I'm taking a test. It's not homework where you can exchange ideas. It is a test, in which each person will do their own thing and will have the result according to their efforts. And I say more, for those who want to appear and who are going to write 10 pages, be careful, because this also reverberates. Maybe a colleague who writes a single sentence, but wrote it with so much love, with so much commitment, with so much confidence, that he will get a 10. And you who wrote 10 pages, thinking that it appears that way, will get a low grade because you let your ego speak, not your heart. So my brothers, how much will you write? Listen to your hearts. I didn't ask for leaves and leaves. I only asked that you write the world you want, but write from the heart, so that you effectively gain points in this test.